Hello everybody, welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today what we're going to do is something a little bit different here. My Nintendo Switch game collection here. I've got a lot of physical cartridges here, or game cards as they call them, you know what I mean. So it's been 1 year since I've bought my first console. As you can see, this is the Nintendo Switch right here. The neon blue and red. A year ago today. The other side of the box right here. I believe I kept the receipt, as a matter of fact, in here somewhere. If I can dig it out just for a second. Considering today is June 1st, 2020. Here it is, in fact. I did keep it. Yeah, look at that. You see right there. Let's see if I can close that up there for a second so that... Hold on. Here's my receipt from a year ago today. Bought it at Best Buy. You can see right there, 6/1/19. In case you're wondering what I did, I got 4 Switch games 1 year ago today. This was at Best Buy, nearby my Best Buy, that is. And I've kept the box pretty good. So let me just put this back here while we get into the purpose here of what today we're going to talk about. Hang on a second. Alright. So there we are. So it's been 1 year since I bought a Nintendo Switch, and I must say I'm very impressed with it. I entered into the Switch family a little bit late, and I guess you could say it's kind of my fault. I was a little bit weary at first about the Nintendo Switch, but now I see how great the console really is. And in the year or so, let me just show you the stack that I have here of games right here. Hey, you look at this here. This is the in the year since. This is the number of games. The pile of games, the number of Switch cartridges, Switch game cards that I have here in this collection. It's pretty big. It's about 25 or 30. Let me just set this down again here. But as I said before, I was a little bit weary about buying a Switch at first. I didn't know specifically what or how to react when it first launched in March of 2017. And even some people themselves, some people and some analysts were a little bit weary of the concept too, because Nintendo needed something big. It developed. This was something that for the Switch really helped Nintendo because of what the failure of the Wii U was. The Wii U itself, wasn't a bad console. I mean, when you played it, in some regards, it just failed overall in some concepts. But either way, let's get out of that. And let's get into the number of 25 or 30 Switch games that I have. So, up here for the first one, here, I still have not opened this game as of yet. But, this is kind of a lukewarm game we're kind of starting off with. Sonic Forces. Now, Sonic Forces, you can see, is an E10, rated E10 game. This is a world type, try to be... It's taking control of the world, now defeat the iconic villains and fight a powerful new enemy to reclaim the world in this epic new adventure. Fight as modern and classic Sonic. Create your custom hero and fight with powerful gadgets and uncover secrets as playing as Shadow. Internet connections and free download required. Notice with every game that we're going to mention here, if you look on the bottom, there we go, made in Japan, because all those Switch cartridges, or Switch game cards for that matter, are made in Japan. And here's the sign here. As you can see, might be a little bit light there, it looks like. Let's see if I can get this there, but you can see there, and usually, I'm surprised with that the Sega down here, the Sega logo is down here, but the Sega logo is not on this side bottom here. I'm not sure why. But yeah, this game was only $19.99. I still have yet to play it. I've heard a few lukewarm things about it. It's not necessarily the greatest game in the world, but it's not the worst either. So I'll have to invest myself into that eventually. So that's game number one. Game number 2 is another Sonic adventure, but it's Mario and Sonic, as you can see. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. As you know, because of coronavirus and everything, the actual Summer Olympic Games have been postponed for now to 2021. At least for the moment. But anyway, here, I think I showed a little too quick there, so here it is again. Sega logo at the bottom. It's another E10 rated game, excuse me. Back says, compete in this world's greatest sports party. Team up with your favorite character to go for gold in action-packed events in 2 different eras. Now, what's interesting about this game is that if you look at the back here, the top here, as you can see, you can play in 2D and 3D mode. And a few new games, 30-plus events to master. New Olympic sports, and going back to the 2D mode for a second, you have the 8-bit sprites of Mario and the 16-bit sprites of Sonic that you can play, but there's only 3 per series. Or not 3 per series, but I think because it's a little bit uneven. There's actually like 4 Mario characters that you can play in 2D, and then only 2 Sonic characters you can play in 16-bit. Anyway, though, then you have 30 events to master: sport, climbing, surfing, skateboarding, dream events, a story mode which I haven't even played yet, and then mini games. And this is also published by Sega, and if you look at the side here, the Sega logo, I can't see, it looks like it's a little bit too bright there, but you can see the Sega logo is right there, but the Sega logo is right here on the bottom right, as you can see. On Sonic Forces, it was a little different. So anyway, this game, not too bad, but it's not too bad, but it could have been a little bit better. There was a lot of hype surrounding this game, and it definitely is kind of a shame. It's not the worst game in the series, and I'm very fortunate that it's not the worst game in the series, considering I have every Mario and Sonic game, not the 3D, not the DS or the 3DS versions, but every home console basically version. But yeah, not a bad game overall. I kind of like it. Next game here is what a lot of Switch owners have. I'm sure you might even have this if you are a Switch owner. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is the best-selling game right now, or has been the best-selling game on the Switch since it launched. Very neat cover art, I must say, when you look at it. Mario Kart 8 was originally released for the Wii U back in 2014, and then the Deluxe, of course, this version right here, was a port. A lot of Mario ports. In the back here, as you can see, jump in the driver's seat with more trucks, models, and features than ever before. And then, of course, new faces to round with. There's Inkling Girl and Inkling Boy you can play from Splatoon. You can play as Isabelle from Animal Crossing, and then, of course, Link from the Legend of Zelda series. New items include Boo and Feather. And then, yeah. And then smart steering. Now you can play with driving without driving off course. Duke it out in a new and improved battle mode. And I'll just show you the back here. I did not show you the back for Sonic Forces, but here's the back here for this one. It's rated E for everyone. So this is the first E game that we have here in this collection. Official Nintendo seal you can see on the bottom. And then the side here, as you can see, we have our first game with the Nintendo publisher. Nintendo logo on the side. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a really good game. I know a lot of people, have been requesting a lot of different things about it. I've heard is nothing but very good reception with it. It might not. I don't think it's the best game in the Mario Kart series. It's up there. I think a lot of people still love Mario Kart Wii, and I used to be a master at that because if you remember on the license screen, when he selected as a license screen, whether it was 50 cc, 100 cubic centimeters, or 150 cubic centimeter races, it was all gold. I nearly polished it off. I did not complete it, unfortunately. Yeah, playing almost every day of Mario Kart Wii, I kind of miss those days, to be honest with you. All right, next game here. This one I'm sure you also have in your collection. Most likely, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which I think is by far the best Smash game that there has been. It's better and bigger than ever. Everyone is here, says in the back. Every Smash Bros. Fighter returns joined by all new challengers. Then we have the little expression in Spanish: 70 plus fighters, 100 plus stages, new game modes, and more. All new adventure in an all new adventure mode. Rescue fighters and hundreds of characters in a massive single player campaign. And you can see right there. There it is. Everyone is here. This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. The official Nintendo seal on the bottom. And yeah, this has got also, as you can see, this is the cover art too is amazing as well. Let the picture speak for itself. And then here's the side here, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then the Nintendo logo for the publisher. This game is by far the best Smash game, in my opinion. It's really good. And although I have not played Smash Bros. in a while, I have been taking a break from the Switch for a little bit. But yeah, Ultimate is by far, it's bigger and better than ever, I say. A lot of great things to say about Ultimate, but I can discuss that in another video. Moving on. Next one here, we got our first mainline Mario game, or second Mario game in this collection. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which is a port of the Wii U version of New Super Mario Bros. U. As you can notice, they still have the U for some reason. I'm not sure why they kept that for some reason. There's that. Go to the back here. Mario Anytime, Anywhere, with anyone. Up to 4 players, over 160 courses, and then, of course, play as Toadette. This is a new form. Play as Toadette and Peachette. Yeah, this is an interesting game, as you notice. But yeah, the formation from Toadette to Peachette, it's really something. I mean, this is basically just like any other Mario game, basically. And then, of course, I should have just done the other ones on the inside, but I'll go back to all the other ones, though, in a second. But here's the inside art right here. I forgot for the other ones. I'll go back to all the inside cover art when we get to the end of this. But this is impressive, though, seeing the world map and everything. Now, this game is just basically any other standard Mario game, basically Mario Adventure. It's nothing really too great over the top, not like Odyssey or anything. Odyssey's a great game. We'll get to that one as well. But the thing is, it's just like any other standard game. Not bad, not good. Just okay. Not boring, though. But then again, they also kind of puffed it up a little bit, so it's an alright game. It's decent. Next game here, we have another Mario game. It's Mario Tennis Aces. This one here, released a couple of years ago. Get in the zone. Swing for a win with new moves like targeting your rival with zone shots and slowing down time with zone speed. Here's the back. Here, as you can see right there, this game's rated E for everyone. And then you have the story mode. Adventure mode. Sorry, it's adventure mode. Then you have to take on the world, Nintendo Switch Online, challenge a friend on the go. There's Mario Tennis Aces. Now, Mario Tennis Aces to me is a really good game. I've enjoyed playing every minute of it. I think I've logged in about 15 hours on the game. At least I think. But yeah, here's the inside. Here's the inside for it. As you can see, you can either play with play on the console. You can play with the Joy-Cons detached. And yeah, this is basically some directions that you can have, or what to press. But yeah, Mario Tennis Aces is a good tennis game. It's not the greatest in the series, but it's really good. Next up here is a good one, a really good one. It's Super Mario Odyssey. Now this one is breathtaking. We'll get to that in a second. Mario is on a globe-trotting adventure. Control enemies with a toss of your hat. When guiding arrows and other aids, anyone can play. That is an assist mode. Share Joy-Cons to help Mario out. Get boosts from special amiibos. And yeah, this is impressive. There's the back of it right here. You can see right there. Forgot to show the side. Here we go. Hold on. We'll do this at the same time. I forgot to show the side for both. It's basically the same thing. But here's Tennis Aces. And here's Super Mario Odyssey. They both have the Nintendo logo on the back. What can I say about this game here? Super Mario Odyssey. It's breathtaking. It's one of the greatest Mario games I think ever created. I love Cappy so much. I love how you toss your hat and you can control a Goomba with it, or you can control even control Bowser with it near the end of the story. Sorry, did I spoil something? Did I spoil you guys? I don't know. But yeah. That's a great concept though, and especially with the Joy-Cons and everything, it really is a really good Mario game. I know a lot of people want, I know a lot of people like Super Mario Galaxy as well, but this is really good though. It's really is one of the greatest Mario games ever created, and probably is one of the greatest games on the Switch. All right, next up here we got Splatoon 2, the sequel to the Wii U version. Splat your way to the top, face off against nearby friends, or take the fight online. Squid Kid Power 2 to 4 player co-op, solo play, team up to survive the Salmonoid onslaught, Octo Canyon, defeat the Octarian menace, and get exclusive in-game gear. Amiibo sold separately. This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up, and by the way, Mario Odyssey was rated E10, if I didn't mention it already. Splatoon 2 does not seem to have much if you're not really invested into Switch Online. You're kind of not really invested too much into it. If you're not really invested, there's not really much that you can play with, really, unless you have a Switch Online membership. I'm sure the game is really good. The game, I've heard really good reviews, and I even see a lot. I think it's a good game myself, but it's just you just gotta have the features basically to do it. Okay, moving on to the next game here, we got Sonic Mania. It's published by Sega. This is another Sonic game. As you can see, the Sega logo, Sonic Mania. Let's take a look at the back. The ultimate celebration of past and future. An all-new adventure with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, full of unique bosses, rolling 2D landscapes, and fun and pixel gameplay. According to GameSpot, best Sonic game ever. With 3 playable characters with unique abilities, vibrant new stages and classic zones. Join a friend in competition mode. Rated E for everyone once again. Look at the back here. That's the back. As I said, rated E for everyone. And what can I say about this game right here? It's really is a good game. It's really nostalgic. That's the way I see it. It is a really nostalgic game. It takes you back in time. I don't know if it's the best Sonic game in the world. I don't know. Next one here is a really good game. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. This came out last summer, if I'm not mistaken. A masterclass in war. The future leaders of Fodlan's three ruling houses have gathered at the prestigious Officers Academy. As their newest professor, you must choose a side to teach them well. The fate of Fodlan is in your hands. And then lead the charge, plan your winning strategy, and deploy your forces, and then train your students to help your allies reach their full potential. What I could say about this here is that, I forgot to mention the rating. It is rated T for teen. So this is the first teen game that we have here that's rated T for teen. This is impressive, though. This game is really impressive. I haven't played much of Three Houses, but from what I've heard from both critical reception and from from critical reception and from what I've heard from friends, of course, siblings. Yeah, it's a really good game. It really is. I think it really is another breathtaking game myself. And of course, the hits for the next game is going to continue because we have The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. We'll get to, and then let's get to the back of this one. Answer the call. The shadow of the calamity Ganon rises over the ashes of Hyrule. Craft your survival. Defend the legend. And then, of course, when you could even look at this game here, and by the way, this is E10 for ages 10 and up. This game is probably the best Zelda game that there probably ever has been. It really is, and it's, again, a lot of these series with their games, is very hard to debate. It really is. It really is a debate of what exactly, which game, because this one and that one, is the greatest or the best game, in the series. But either way, though, Either way, you can tell by the back of this how impressive the graphics are for this game. That's what really takes me away with this game. It really is impressive because of the graphics and everything. And of course the story is well executed and everything. It really is impressive. But yeah, we can only hope for Breath of the Wild 2 will be announced, or more information will be announced on that, because I know a lot of Nintendo fans are very curious about what happens to a lot of the series. Of course, now with COVID rambling or spreading across the globe and everything, I know cases are going down, or have been going down as of lately, but we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, next game right here is one of my favorites on the Switch, even though it may not be everyone else's favorite, Super Mario Maker 2. If you liked Mario Maker, you might like Mario Maker 2. It really depends. Make and play with your own Mario levels. Choose from 5 different styles. That would be the 5 different styles as you can see right there. Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario World, New Super Mario Brothers U, and Super Mario 3D World. Make together. Create levels with a friend on the same screen at the same time. Play together. Enjoy your levels with up to 4 players on the same system. And then you have an all-new story mode. And help the Toads rebuild Princess Peach's castle as you play through over 100 levels. And have more fun online with Switch Online. Again, this game's rated E for everyone. Super Mario Maker 2 is definitely a really good game, especially with the story mode. The story mode is kind of interesting, and it really gives you an interesting perspective on what creativity that the fans have, and of course the people who play the game. It really is creative. And of course, when you have a Switch Online membership, it gets even more creative and fun, and can be challenging. A lot of the levels are challenging in the game, definitely if you play it on a user-created course and everything. But it really is. You have to be very creative, basically, in order to. In order to succeed, you have to, or at least, to succeed and get some attention with the levels, you have to be very creative in this game. And it's a really good game myself. It does, as I said, but with the story mode itself, after the story mode, it's kind of like, rarely you'll play it again. Next game here is kind of a hard one to find. This is Pokken Tournament Dx. This is my first Pokemon game in this collection here. Let's go to the back. Explosive Pokemon battles. Choose your favorite fighter from 21 battle Pokemon, and you can get some help from support Pokemon. And there are many ways to test your skills, from online to 3 versus 3 on 3 team battles, and aim for Ferrum League domination. Online play is up to 2 players, local wireless up to 2 players. Once again, this is E10 for ages 10 and up. Pokken Tournament DX, I think, is a really, really good game. It's not necessarily, it's not necessarily, the greatest game, but I think it's got an interesting concept to it, with, of course, having the 3-on-3 battles and everything, and, of course, in the gym, and everything. I think it's an interesting concept myself. Get ready for another Pokemon game here. We have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu here. And, of course, with the cute Pikachu right here. Who loves Pikachu? We all do. An electrifying adventure with Pikachu. A first Pokemon adventure for everyone. Swing the Joy-Con to catch Pokemon. And let's go together. Share your adventure with the second player. And plus, connect for more fun. And, yeah. Now, this game, of course, this is not the only Let's Go game. There's also Let's Go Eevee, where you can play it, where the Pokemon, of course, the plot lines and everything, of course, are very similar between the two games, with, of course, the only exception being that, the Pokemon that you catch that are in Pikachu and the other Pokemon that are in Eevee, they differ. But basically the same game other than that. The ability to receive the Pokemon Go app becomes available as you progress through the game. So you can actually get some from the Pokemon Go mobile app. You can get Pokemon from there and put it into this game eventually as you progress down the line. But yeah, Let's Go Pikachu, I think myself is the best Pokemon game I think I've played. I don't know how many it's a favorite of, but I love the playtime with Pikachu. I think is definitely the best. The graphics are also really good too, by the way. That's another game. A lot of these games have incredible graphics, too. And I really appreciate the hard work that the folks over at Nintendo have done. We're about halfway through this list, but next up here we got Pokemon Shield. As you know, Pokemon Sword. You know what I mean. Pokemon Sword's the other half, which has a blue, it's blue. This is red. It's kind of a reddish mix. A wild new adventure with Pokemon. You can battle to be the best. Protect the world from disaster. Band together in the new co-op battles. And of course, you got a few new Pokemon here. And I'm a little bit hasty, by the way. I'm a little bit hasty with the names of these new 3 right down here. Right there. I forgot which one of them. I forgot all their names, but, I'm not really good with Pokemon names, but I can get a little memory recall, then I'll get them. But either way, this is rated E for everyone. Now, I do know for a fact that when this game did come out, there was all that, Dexit and leaking stuff and everything, in which the whole fan base became very outraged because, oh, sorry, I'm a little bit loud, but I don't want to get mad. But they were just a huge outrage back around November of last year, or October, November of last year, when the leakers came and they revealed that, number one, a lot of the Pokemon had been cut from the game. Of course, they've announced DLC, for that since, and some still aren't happy about it. And of course, some are, and even people aren't even happy about paying DLC. Nothing's free in the world, Nothing's free. And then, of course, the second part was that, let's see, what was it that was recalling that they were also mad about? The game's been review bombed, basically a lot. And there was also a second thing I forgot. That, oh yes, the character models, that is. The development team, that does the Pokemon series, was a Game Freak, I think. The development people who do the game basically promised that there were going to be new models for the characters and everything. There was going to be new models, but they instead used the models from the Nintendo 3DS, and that pissed pretty much everyone off. At the time, I guess you could say I wasn't the most pissed off person, but the game itself is okay. It's not the greatest Pokemon game there is, but it definitely is solid. At least to me, it's kind of a solid game, but it's definitely not, the greatest out there. You either love it or hate it. Moving on here, this is the game of quarantine, basically. The game that everyone's been talking about in quarantine. Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is my second most Switch game that I've played. And I absolutely been taking a break from it for the moment. It is rated E for everyone. This is a very calming game, by the way, I must say. Here's the side of it. Now, the back here. How will you live your island life? Nook Inc. presents the Deserted Island Getaway Package, the ultimate island escape. You can craft and customize your world. Build tools and furniture from island resources. Celebrate the seasons. Number 2. Seasons unfold in real time and reveal new events and activities. And number 3, gather friends for island adventures. Local or online play. Up to 8 players can play on a single island. Now, this, as I said before, this is the game of quarantine. It's rated E for everyone. And, of course, again, Animal Crossing probably is the best game in the whole series. And this is my first Animal Crossing game, by the way. I must say the creativity of all the islands that I've seen, and of course, the creativity of all the islands in New Horizons, and seeing it on Twitter every day, basically, it really is impressive what these people do. And of course, if you're willing to spend the bills and everything, to get it too. And, yeah. And of course, I've seen, unfortunately, the fellow neighbors getting abused and everything, getting kicked out, Cut his head, but I know for my villagers, I like them all. I love all my villagers. It really is a good game, it very is peaceful, it's very calming, and it easily is the most marketed game that Nintendo has put out this year, because this is the game that basically they're making everyone forced to buy, it seems as if. Now, I'm not trying to, sound like, a pessimist, or I'm trying to sound like, I'm trying to think of what the word is. I'm not trying to sound like a, try to be mad or anything here or try to spark outrage. But the thing is, they've been, because of quarantine and everything from the coronavirus and everything from COVID, that, they basically are trying to make everyone forced to buy it, seems as if. But yeah, this game's, I don't know if it's going to be Game of the Year, but we'll see if Game of the Year is an option for it or not. Alright, next game here, we have, from last Halloween, Luigi's Mansion 3. Can Luigi brave the haunted hotel? And then, of course, you have Luigi, slips into action, play together, Scarescraper, Scream Park. A lot of everything. You can have up to 8 players in this game. 2 players can play on a Nintendo Switch system, and up to 8 players to play together via online or local play using 4 systems. Yeah, there's Luigi's Mansion 3. What can I say about Luigi's Mansion 3? I haven't really played it that much. It seems like there's a lot I like about the game. I don't know what the differing opinions between the other Luigi's Mansion games are. We know that the first one, of course, is obviously a classic by far. It's the first Luigi's Mansion is a classic. This one seems pretty good as well. I don't know what the reviews are for the 3DS, but from what I've played, it's pretty good. Graphics, not the greatest, but they're pretty good as well. Most Mario games have pretty solid graphics and everything. And of course, it's from the same company that developed the Mario Strikers. There's Next Level Games, and of course, they took a little bit of a different, differing graphics a little bit. But Next Level Games, though, is a company that also not only does Luigi's Mansion, but as I mentioned, the Mario Strikers series. And I'm not sure if they'll ever plan to do another Mario Strikers like what I've wanted before, but we'll see. Next game here, we're getting this pile here, getting a little bit down. Yoshi's Crafted World. This is another Mario spin-off here. As you can see. A new Yoshi adventure unfolds. Discover hidden secrets in handcrafted levels. Play the flip side, play together. And then check a course, then flip around and check out the other side. Work together and then work with the friend to clear courses as a team. This game's rated E for everyone. Yoshi's Crafted World, I think, is a decent game, but like most of my games in this collection, it's a really decent game. I think it's really solid. It's not the greatest game in the entire world. There are some flaws, I think, definitely in it, but having the whole concept though with the different Yoshis and everything is a game is really cute. I love Yoshi. He's not my favorite Mario character, but he's definitely up there. But yeah, I love the uniqueness of this game, though, and all the levels and everything. The unique styles of the Yoshi game is something that I appreciate a lot. So there's that one. Next game here, we got Minecraft. Create anything you can imagine and customize your game with free updates and community creations. Explore the depths of your own infinite worlds, amazing community-made maps, servers, and mini-games, and more. Survive online with friends in console, mobile, and Windows 10, or share the adventures at home in a split-screen multiplayer. It includes Super Mario Mashup Pack, Natural Texture Pack, Biome Settler Skin Pack, Battle and Breast Skin Pack, and Firetail Skin Pack, and Skin Pack. Download required. Here's Minecraft. This one was a little bit tough to read from the back because you could see you could see how it's a little bit small. The text is very small to read, and it's very hard to read. Side here, you can see Minecraft. This is Mojang. This is published by Microsoft Studios on the back. Actually, let me just show you there. It's Microsoft Studios. But yeah, there's Minecraft. This is basically just about the same, as just about any version of Minecraft. Minecraft, of course, very popular game. I like it myself. I like to build things in the game, I don't really play the survival mode. I mostly play creative mode. I really love to build stadiums in Minecraft. But this one, excuse me, this game, though, does seem a little bit faster. You can get stuff faster in, because whenever you try to go or hit repeatedly on the Joy-Con, the back of the left Joy-Con, that is, and you just, put blocks or something down, it's like, it's really quick. Whereas the Wii U version, it was like you would go very slowly. So it seems the output overall is a lot quicker in this game, and it really is though. I think it really is an improvement though over the Wii U version. Pretty good. All right, so our next game here is a port, I believe. It is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, as you can see. Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, and Donkey Kong, and then you have the new funky mode with Funky Kong on the top there. He was my favorite, by the way. And I forgot also about I believe forgot about Cranky down there too. Funky Kong, as you know, very popular character in Mario Kart Wii. Before we move into this, he was my favorite character to play in Mario Kart Wii. So there's that. On the back, take back Donkey Kong Island from Arctic invaders. Brave wild islands with Donkey Kong and friends. Funky mode makes the game going easier. And share the adventure, and with 1 to 2 players, rated E for everyone. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze definitely is a good game, definitely in the collection. It definitely is kind of a similar mode to Mario, basically, because you have the levels and everything, like the world maps and everything like that. It definitely has a lot of similar concepts to it. Obviously, because of its being a Nintendo property, of course. But it definitely is probably one of the closest games. If it's any Donkey Kong game that's probably closest to a Mario adventure, it's probably this one. And it's a pretty good concept myself. I think it's a pretty good concept myself. As you know, Donkey Kong was technically the original Mario, 1981. Donkey Kong and Mario appeared together in Donkey Kong for the arcades and the NES and everything. But yeah, this is really close to a Mario game, and I definitely is enjoying playing that. Back to Sonic here for the next game. We got Team Sonic Racing. As you can see right there. Gear up, speed up. Team racing at Sonic speed. Experience high-speed arcade and online competitive team racing across stunning worlds. The ultimate race to victory. Single-player, split-screen, online multiplayer, battle together to unleash your team ultimate boost. Customize your vehicle and race as your favorite Sonic character. This game, once again, is published by Sega. But yeah, this game definitely is a little bit more harder, I think, than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's definitely not the greatest racing game in the entire world, but definitely not the worst racing game in the entire world. When I first played Team Sonic Racing, I was a little bit confused with the controls because, in one way, you have to have a gist for it because you're so used to Mario Kart and everything, and the controls for that game. But yeah, this one is a little bit different when you have to operate the vehicle, operate your cart and everything. It's a little different. Alright, moving on to the next game. We're back to a Zelda game right here. It's Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. It's a pre-owned, as you can see, I got that from GameStop there. I got a pre-owned for $54.99, but it was $49.49 with the Pro Member. Stand against the enemies of Hyrule. The Ultimate Edition of Hyrule Warriors, newly enhanced for the Nintendo Switch system. Dozens of playable characters fight hordes and foes alongside a friend in split screen. Nurture a fairy ally now with enhanced graphics, and then you have new costumes from the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. It includes all DLC from the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS versions. Now, I do have the Wii U version of Hyrule Warriors. I definitely think this one's a little bit more easier to me. Or at least from first impressions of this game. The graphics are also pretty interesting for this one as well. But yeah, this game overall is not too bad. Definitely not. I think the Nintendo Switch port is definitely an enhancement of the Wii U. In a lot of ways, to me, it seemed a lot easier. And then, of course, you have the switching of players where initially, I think in the Wii U version that I played, it's not, it seems to be a little bit more challenging. So that's what I like. I like when it's a little bit more easier. Keeping on with the Zelda trend right here. For our next game, we have The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. This came out in September of last year, I believe on the same day as the Nintendo Switch Lite released. Far from Hyrule with no way home, a shipwrecked Link finds himself on the strange and wondrous island of Koholint. Only by experiencing caves and shrines for clues to the island's mysteries can make his escape. When one tool won't do, try two together. You got bow, bombs, Pegasus boots, Rock's feathers, arrange, play, and trade your own chamber dungeons. And then, of course, the amiibo support, and this game is only one player, as you can see right there, rated E for everyone. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening definitely is a good game. I guess you could say in the meantime it'll hold over before the whole hype the hype for Breath of the Wild 2 I know is there for the sequel, or whatever the title for the next, the sequel for Breath of the Wild will be. But Link's Awakening is definitely a good game. It definitely is, and it definitely will bowled me over for quite some time, considering I haven't really played it too much either. Get near the end here, don't worry. Try to get this as fast as possible, because, it's getting late. So, next game here, we are back to Mario. We got Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Mario and the Rabbids team up for an epic adventure. Explore 4 iconic worlds, solo and local co-op play. Discover a modern combat adventure built exclusively for the Nintendo Switch system. 1 to 2 players. Is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. And there you go. Then, interestingly enough, there is no publisher on the side there. But it is published, however, by Ubisoft. Publishes the game. 2017 Best of Game Critics Award E3 winner, IGN Best Strategy Game overall. Now with this game, I like the strategy of Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. You would not think, with some of these crossovers and everything, you may think they're a little bit overrated. You may think that having it, but this game really, it's got over 50 E3 awards and nominations. So I mean, it really is a solid game. And from playing it too, with the concept of the guns, as you can tell from the cover here, the guns and everything, and then and everything, the ray guns, whatever it's called. This is definitely an interesting Mario and Rabbids combination. Really is an interesting one. You would not think it would have happened, but it actually did. Definitely a good adventure strategy game, regardless. Alright, so here's another Mario game right here. We have Super Mario Party. This one was released a couple of years ago. Party anywhere, anyway. The classic style of Mario Party goes super on the Nintendo Switch. Enter a plaza bursting with team matches, river rafting, rhythm battles, and loads more. Choose the right dice block for you. Pick up and play minigames, new ways to play, and take the party online. Play systems side by side for an unexpected twist. Play mini games online against rivals all over the world. This has 1 to 4 players, and it's rated E for everyone. Just checking the cover art here. I'll show you all the cover art that there is when we're done with this. Super Mario Party definitely is a really good game. It's the good one, the best probably in quite some time. Because previously we had Mario Party 8, 9, and 10. 8 definitely is interesting, but definitely not the greatest Mario Party. 9 definitely not great, even though I played that the most. And then 10, of course, was kind of the lowest point up to where it was. They didn't exactly get negative reception, but people prefer... what should I put this? People prefer the original, Mario Party styles from the 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, the type of board, basically. This one got a little bit of criticism, but definitely... It's definitely the best game the best Mario Party game in quite a while. But yeah. So there is a lot of issues still to be worked out with Mario Party. Maybe we'll get another Mario Party game on the Switch. It got 2 on the Wii. You got 2 Mario Parties on the Wii with 8 and 9. So it is totally possible. Because I know a lot of people are making that, going a little off topic here for a second. I know a lot of people want a Mario Kart 9 on the Switch, but there never has been, in my view, there has never been a Mario Kart that's had 2 games on the same system. Or 2 versions of it, that is. Alright, next game here. Second to last game in this collection, we have Captain Toad Treasure Tracker here. Let's go to the back. A hero in the rough. More than 70 worlds of adventure await. Each maze-like mini-verse a puzzle that only you can solve. And play with a friend and everything. Adventurous Toadette as well. Have a friend help out by shooting turnips and stopping enemies in their tracks. In a jam, use the invincibility mushroom. And 1 to 2 players, again, rated E for everyone. Captain Toad to me has always been kind of a tricky one to rate. It's definitely it's an okay game. The downgrade, or I think the downgrade with this though, is technically that you can't jump. When you play as Captain Toad, you can't really jump like Mario, and you have to go through the maze too and everything, and that can be a little bit of a challenge. But I think to me it's solid. But if you have the gist for challenging, if you're in for a challenge, without jumping or anything like that, be my guest. It's not the greatest game in the world. I've said that a lot with a lot of the games, but definitely okay. You wonder though too with Captain Toad. You wonder, will Mario Party, will Super Mario 3D World get its port finally on the Nintendo Switch? We'll have to wait and see. But because a lot of people are thinking that the Super Mario 3D World will get, a little bit of a port on the Switch because already Captain Toad got it, and of course they think that Super Mario Maker 2 with the levels and everything, the level maker that they have, that you could it hinted at something. Or at least some of the leakers and some fans are thinking. But again, nothing's been confirmed yet by Nintendo, but we just have to wait and see if Super Mario 3D World, which was the best-selling game on the Wii U, will get a port on the Nintendo Switch. I think it's possible myself. Won't say much more. And this one, we're kind of going out on a disappointing note. Rbi Baseball 19. And, of course, you got the cheater, Alex Bregman, on there. I know, sorry to any Houston Astros fan that's watching. Take the field. Your MLB squad. Call up rookies, win free agents, and beat the trade deadline to take your franchise to the next level. New two-way players give savvy managers even more options than ever. The real deal. Updated player models, hundreds of new animations, more detailed gear options, revamped ball physics, and amplified ballparks deliver unparalleled MLB action. And then blast from the past. Play as 165-plus all-time greats like Jackie Robinson, Ted Williams, Reggie Jackson, or one of our all-new Legends teams. And then the Home Run Derby your way. Pick any MLB player or legend and compete in any MLB ballpark for the Ultimate Derby Showdown. This one, up to 2 players here. It is published with the bottom here with Pokken International Limited, the Major League Baseball logo, and then the Major League Baseball Players Association, and then you have the official MLB hologram right there, proving that this is an official, Major League Baseball product. See if that get to shine there a little bit there. It won't show as much or as great, but the little hologram sticker, in case you're wondering, says reads on the baseball, reads BCD 571-27646 is what it reads. This game was $29.99 at GameStop. I got that. And then here's the side here. Here's the side with the Pokken International logo. And any cover art here, it's kind of a boring one. The cover art in here is kind of a boring one. So now that's all the games that I have right there. There's the cartridge right there. Rbi Baseball 19 is definitely kind of a bad game in one way because of how sticky the controls are. Hopefully when MLB The Show becomes multi-platform, it is a PlayStation exclusive right now, but of course they have a deal in place, to where MLB The Show, the great MLB The Show, that is, series, will be coming to both Microsoft and Nintendo consoles eventually. Of course, we don't know when, but hopefully I'll be looking into that once I do. So here's going to go backwards here now. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Here's the inside cover for that. Basically some controls. Here's the cover art for Super Mario Party, or the inside cover art. Very nice shot of the Mario group right there. And then the cartridge. Make these neat here for a second. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle has a very boring, cover, as you can see, or the inside art cover, because it's just warranty information and technical support. Really boring. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening here has the Link sleeping down there. That's Link sleeping down there, and then you have the volcano that is featured, of course, with the egg on the top and front of the cover, as you can see right there. Hyrule Warriors, the inside cover, features the map for the game, along with the cartridge in there. Team Sonic Racing. Not the most boring cover art that there is. It's basically sort of a little directional thing. Working with your teammates is the key to victory in Team Sonic Racing, and use these team moves, sort of a direction how to use team moves. You have sort of this, and then you have wisps are mysterious creatures, both offensive and defensive, to use them to your benefit. And then it lists all of the wisps in there. And of course, what you had here is the advertisement, sort of an advertisement here for Sonic Mania Plus. And on the back here, it's Team Sonic Racing again. Here, so Sega actually puts in advertisements for their games unique. Here's Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Now, here's what's interesting about this. You can flip this, too, by the way. You can flip the cover art here for this one, because you can see, there it is again, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, except you can make this. You can flip the paper out here, and you can put Funky Kong. Instead of having this, you can flip it and have this on the front here with Funky Kong on. And then you have the pictures right here of Funky Kong as well. So this is really a unique box art right here, because you can flip both. Next up we have Minecraft. One side's boring. You have warranty information. You got the warranty information and everything. And then, of course, after that, it's basically the same image. It's kind of boring. You have the same image that was on the cover, as you can see here. See? Let me show you that. And then that. It's the same thing. It's kind of boring, this one. Or the cover art is a little bit boring. Make this neat again. Next up, Yoshi's Crafted World, basically with some directions on how to use the Joy-Cons and everything. And then a light sky blue cartridge. How to punch out Shy Guys and Piranha Plants and everything. Luigi's Mansion 3 just contains the ghost dog there. I forgot the name of the dog. Oh, what was the name of the ghost dog? I don't know. I forgot. But it's inside the dark, creepy hotel that you're in when you play the game with all the ghosts inside. Animal Crossing New Horizons with the villager, a couple villagers, and then you have Wilbur, I think that is. Wilbur, the one of the Dodo for Dodo Airlines right there. And then you got from Dodo Airlines, of course, you got Tom Nook up here on the top. Yep, 3/20/20. That was the release date, I think, of the game. And then you got some fruit here. You got some apples, pears, and peaches. Sorry. Did not know that was there. And then you have, lastly, Dodo Airlines and Nook Inc. Nice cover. Nice back art. Pokemon Shield is basically, how do I want to present this? The entire map. Kind of basically the entire map. As you can see right there. And I'm using this sort of like horizontally. Then you have the, that's upside down, and then you have the cartridge in there. I think that was the best way to present it. Yep, it was the proper way. Just making sure. Let's go. Pikachu is like, again, the map. There's the map again. And then Pikachu, once again, is on the cartridge. Do we present this horizontally as well? No, we do not. No, we do not. There's the map there, basically the entire game. It's pretty big. Looks pretty big. I like how the Pokemon covers have that. Advanced form of Mewtwo much here? Forgot, I'm not sure who that is. I think is it an upgrade of Mewtwo? I'm not sure, but it looks very dark, though, kind of, and a very nice box art here for Pokken Tournament DX. Have a look at that. Here's Super Mario Maker 2. Definitely an old homage back to the old 80s Mario, huh? I like this one. I like all the nostalgic Mario, and I like all the nostalgic games, so this one really is a nice cover. Really is a nice cover, and it's got a really nice inside cover as well. Next up here, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it looks like sunset there, and Link is climbing up. Like a cliff or something. As you can see right there. Again, the breathtaking graphics are what makes this game really good, and the story mode and everything, and of course the voice acting. Fire Emblem Three Houses is up next, and of course contains Byleth, you know. I know Byleth was a controversial decision to put into Smash Brothers. Then all the other, you know, students and other teachers, students, professors, whatever you can call them in the game. Inside the houses, and as you notice, they have their different colors of, you know, the three houses that you have. The first two levels, you know, are the one house. This is the next house, and the bottom here is the next house. So those are the three houses in 2 rows each. Sonic Mania. Boring, just like the Ubisoft, because it contains just warranty information, but it does contain here more information for Sonic Mania, or Sonic Mania Plus, and then on the back here you got Sonic Forces and then Team Sonic Racing advertisements for that. And of course you got the cartridge. A few more. Splatoon 2. Just like what you could do in Donkey Kong Country, just like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, they also gave this the same thing here, where you could flip the paper over and you can put this on top instead. Now this says here, Splatoon 2 Salmon Run. Once again, let me just show you that there. You can see you can flip this over, basically. You can see Splatoon 2. Right there. I don't know if you can see because of the plasticky cover there, but you can flip this over and do it again, just like that. Here's Super Mario Odyssey. Now, what's interesting about this is Pauline's in the game. Long time no see for her. And then it contains the lyrics for Jump Up Superstar, which to me is a really good song that they did. So, jump up in the air. Nah, I don't want to sing it right now, but this contains the lyrics of Jump Up Superstar. I won't sing the entire song, but really, it really is unique. That's really nice how they did that. Mario Tennis Aces, basically all the controls in the game, how to do this and that. Not too much to describe there. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, the entire 8 or 9 or whatever, the entire world map, and then you have Mario, Luigi, Peachette, and Nabbit on the bottom. Looks like any other standard Mario game. We got a few more. We're almost to the end here of this video. Here's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Ready to Fight. And there's all the characters, the several characters of this game. I will tell you who my favorite is. I would tell you who my favorite fighter is in this game, but I won't tell you. See? 3 more. Next up, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and just like Mario Tennis Aces, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe just contains how to control the control guide on the inside. I think it's really unique myself. It's not necessarily boring, can be, but the cover art on the inside is always something. Last one here, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, is really kind of a boring one because it just like the one Sonic game we just had, it's basically warranty information. It's simply warranty information. It's boring. And of course, then after that, we have, like we started at the beginning, Team Sonic Forces. Just like every other Sega cover, I'm sure there's not much interesting on this one. Sorry about the noises, by the way. It seems like Sega always has, something. Whoop. It seems as if Sega always has, I just gotta move the microphone closer to me. But it seems like. Sorry. Seems like Sega always has, boring box art. Sorry, I just blasted you there, but But yeah, that's it. That's all my Switch collection I've had. Happy 1 year anniversary to me having the Nintendo Switch. Last part is if you guys have any questions about my collection or what I should do next, or what should I get next, basically, when the next games come out, please let me know. If you want some information, you want some tips from me, on, how to collect some Switch games, what you prefer, please do not hesitate me to ask. And there's all my social media and everything, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, everything, the whole 9 yards, everything, whatever you'd like to say. Got any questions? Please let me know. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys again in the next video. Take care.